the body language on the field, it somehow didn't feel like they're really in there together, because Dinesh kept yelling at everybody on the field.
Yeah, there was some, you could pick up that there was some issues there. I mean, the way they went about their business when bowling changes weren't or were made. And then at the strategic break, there were some strong words that came from DK, and obviously he wasn't happy with his troops, maybe with their attitude, what they were bringing. And I do get the sense that it's been a bit of a problem for KKR throughout the season. They haven't been a camp that's totally behind the tactics that are being employed, totally behind the team that's been chosen. So there is a few issues on there, and despite that, they've managed to win, and they've got another opportunity to try and get the score tonight. But yeah, it doesn't seem that everyone's as happy as they could be, and you don't see those kind of things when you've got, for example, CSK or Mumbai on the field. They seem to be a team that's happier with what's going on, and they buy into what's been tried.
Yeah, I think the part of it is the fact that you have a situation where Andre Russell has had not just good performances, but what you could almost say match-winning, dominating performances.
That's right.
Which is fantastic. It seems to you that that's a perfect thing that can happen to a team. But sometimes what happens is when your star player then is a star player at this point in time, and then he's saying that, I need to bat up the order, I need to do this, I need to do that. And wait a minute, for that you also have a captain who's been called a captain or been appointed a captain for a particular reason.
Yeah.
That his understanding of the game is probably more, his maturity is more to handle that situation. Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's a captain who's taking calls. And if they're not batting under at a particular position, it's not because Dinesh Karthik wants to bat in a position, it's because the team feels that we want to be flexible enough and make best use of him. Because nobody is going to be so stupid to say, I will not give Andre Russell his batting position, but I'll bat in that position and let my team lose. So for somebody like a Dinesh Karthik, he would also feel, and quite justifiably so, exasperated. I mean, guys, shut up. This is the kind of discussion that needs to happen inside the locker room, not outside. This is not a discussion that needs to happen outside. And for a lot of people, therefore, the captain is now under a lot of pressure. Where are you batting, Andre Russell? That's not something that he needs to answer. That's something collectively as a team unit. It's just him. It's him, it's a batting coach, it's a fielding coach, it's the entire think tank have got together and said, okay, this is how it's going to happen. And remember something, when a batsman comes out, no matter what happens, the entire dugout is there. It's not like a bowling change that I can do it in any time. There's 5 other people down there who can together talk and make a decision. So my big problem out here is the fact that you can't give a single player so much importance that then what he says can actually be disruptive to the team, and that's what I think is happening.
But it's very unusual you bring this up, because for most of us who are fans and watch the game, we know that the people from the Caribbean islands are usually very friendly and easy to get along with. Doesn't come across that way here.
No, see, Andre's don't get me wrong, I love Andre. He's a really nice guy, but everyone has certain skills.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I can't hit like Andre Russell, but Andre Russell may not be able to do calculus. Similarly, Dinesh Karthik thinking
calculus
for a team.
You and I can't do.
It's okay.
I don't think any of us here can do except you, Joyda.
But what I'm saying is that Dinesh Karthik has some reasons why he's the captain and not Andre Russell.
Yeah.
And that's what Andre probably does not understand at this point in time. Don't get me wrong, he loves the team, he's doing enough for the team. It's just that sometimes he doesn't understand that what he's doing might be pulling the team in different directions.
Yeah, and I mean, all teams have got their issues. Even your Real Madrids who are winning the Champions League, or Barcelona's, or whoever you are, even the World Cup winning teams, there's always the odd little issue where that's not your favorite guy, and you don't really like batting in this position, and you don't like bowling at that time. Those do occur. But for the team's sake, sometimes you do just have to suck these things up and say, okay, this is the best for the team, let me continue to do my best.